Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me Tanuhan from Pakistan, and in today's video I'm going to talk about could and would, the uses of could and would, and how we can differentiate it. I'm not good at grammar at all, but I learned it, so I thought let's share this knowledge with all of you. So could is actually the past tense of can, right? And there are some of the main point how to use could in future possibility, and uses of could for request, uses of could for taking the permission. So we are going to talk about one by one all these stuff. So let's start it. If I'm going to say that I can run faster than Ali, that's a present tense, right? But if I'm going to change that tense into past, how I will say that? I will say I could run faster than Ali when I was younger. So I changed past tense into present. And how to use could for future possibility? I can say that, for instance, it could rain tonight, or the patient could die because of cancer. These both tense are actually telling us about future possibility, but we use could here, and we can't use would for future possibility. Okay, so the next thing, if you want to suggest anything to anyone, you can also use could that time. So suggestion, when you were giving suggestion to someone how to use could, we can simply say that we could go to shopping mall today, or we can say you could dance and sing as well. So these are the two sentences which prove that, like, how to suggest something to someone while using could. Or the third thing is this, we can say we can use could for request as well. So how? Let's make some of the sentences. Could you bring the water for me? Could you bring water for me? Or you can say, could you speak a little louder? Could you make a tea for me? These all three sentences indicate how to use could while making request. Or when you are taking permission to someone, how can we use could that time? We can simply say that. Could I use your phone or mobile for a while? Could I drink your water? Could I take your pencil? These all sentences are how to take permission while using could. So let's talk about would right now. The word would is actually used to talk about a future time from the past viewpoint. It refers to something which is like just an imaginary, that is a situation which is not real or unlikely to happen. So would is also the past tense of will. So let's make some of the sentences. You will make him cry. That's a future tense, right? But if I'm going to change this future tense into past, or I'm going to talk about future tense from past viewpoint, so I can say, I knew that you would make him cry. So that's how I said that, like, I knew that thing from the past. And that's how we can change a future tense into past. I was sure I would pass the interview. She said she would visit my country. These all things indicate the future tenses but the past viewpoint, and uses of would in imaginary story. If I had a cat, I would love him. That's an imaginary story. I never had a cat, but I'm just saying that if I had a cat, I would love him. Or I can say that if I had a money, I would use it in my sister's wedding. So that's how we can use would in imaginary story. Next is uses of would for polite offer or invitation. So how we can say that? We can simply say that, would you like to have a coffee? Would you like to visit my house? Or would you like to taste my food or meal? Or I can simply say that for invitation as well. Would you like to come over our place tonight? That's how I use would for invitation or for offer. So how to use would for taking the permission? I can simply say, would it be okay if I eat your food? Would you mind if I take a bite from your food? Would you mind if I take your pen? So that's how we can make sentences from would while taking permission to the next person. So the last uses of would is uses would for requesting someone to something. So I can simply say, Would you open the door for me? Here we can use could and would both. I can also say, could you open the door for me? Or I can say, would you open the door for me? But could is more formal as compared to would. And I can say, would you send me your number, please? That's how I also request to someone. So that's it for today. I talked about uses of could and would and how can we use could and would in our daily routine. So thank you so much for watching our video. Comment below, press the bell icon, do subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.